Hey, you gonna protect me from any late evening solicitors? Are you? I'd appreciate that. Quick. All right, good girl. Hey, everybody. It's Steve here. I know I've got like the most boring YouTube channel, and almost nobody watches it after 13 years. I'm up to 336 subscribers though. I'm getting somewhere. Pretty much nowhere fast. I told everybody at the beginning of the year when this house was being built that I planned on building an airplane in here. And I've managed to get this garage ready to start doing just that. My empennage kit from Vans Aircraft came like 5 months late, which was a blessing in disguise because last year when I ordered it in July, had my apartment flood that I lived in, and I ended up here in a house with a 3-car garage and plenty of room to do this. So I've been working over the summer to get the garage set up to do a build, and I'm pretty much there. I've got virtually all of my tools, certainly enough to get started. And I've already ordered the wing kit, which hopefully will be here in March. And that'll give me plenty of time to build this empennage kit, I think. So if anybody happens to see this as doing this already, because I'm not going to advertise, feel free to leave me any comments about setups in your build space or tools. I can tell you I've already sprung for all the nice pricey tools, so if you're thinking about it, I probably already have it, including the DRDT2 Dimpler over there, so, or whatever it's called. I'm sure my niece will come up with a much more interesting name for it. Anyway, I guess I'll kind of show you what I have to get started with. And yeah, if you think of anything that you see I might need, just let me know. Right off the bat, I know I'm going to need way more Clecos. I've been told I need to order just like all of the Clecos. I'm not sure how many of these because Cleveland Tool feels that you need only this many compared to that many. So yeah, let me know. I'm going to just probably double these right here and see if that does what I need. So my friend and I built this table. It's 3 foot by 8 foot. He has a woodworking table that he pulled the design off the internet for, and this is kind of a simple basic version of that because I've always liked this table. So I could put tools down there in those nice nifty little slots. I've got a compressor. I've got my toolbox. My father bought that for me 20 something years ago when I first got my A&P license and decided to be a civilian aircraft mechanic. Probably shouldn't have done that, but what are you gonna do? This is one shelf I've put up so far. There's not a lot of parts to the empennage kit, so all the small parts will go on that, and then any long parts I'll keep on this table here as I need them out of my way. So I got a nice workbench that I'll mount all this stuff to as soon as I figure out where I want it. The dimpler, I will mount it there, but obviously I'll have to move it to do certain things with it according to what other people have told me. So the nice thing is that my garage has tons of room to do this, and the summer is over and it's very pleasant out here. So I have my watchdog Emma. She will protect me from the solicitors, as you heard, while she's watching our nice new neighborhood do nothing pretty much. Anyway, say hi, Emma. Hey, good girl. Yeah, so I've had my nieces in here helping me set this up. There's 3 of them. You've seen them in some other videos if you have watched any of them, but they're there. They're helping me organize things like consumables that I may need or other little tools and stuff. I've got plenty of these to do something with later. We'll do that. cabinet for extra storage. Nothing to do with airplanes in there because I don't really need it. And then this side of the garage is my single car. And I've got it organized pretty much nice and neat as well. So should be ready. Life's kind of busy right now, and I'm hoping to put parts on this table at the beginning of next week. But for now, I have my niece that's in Tulsa flying down here. I'm going to go pick her up, and she just became a flight instructor 2 days ago. She's going to do my biannual flight review, and I will get to be her first customer, which is so cool because she's been flying with me since she was 5 years old. My oldest niece that's local is in her high school aviation academy and wants to be an airline pilot. So when my niece gets here, we're going to do my BFR while flying her back to Tulsa, and the younger one will tag along so she can tour the school up there at Spartan and see what that's all about, even though I think she's leaning towards a full-blown college / aviation school. She's got time to figure it out. She's still young. Anyway, yeah, all of the parts to the empennage kit that aren't a skin or some type of spar are in this little tote, and then I've got the rest of it here. It's not a whole lot of parts. Anyway, I've heard some people say that the empennage kit takes about 2.5 months to build for just regular people. I've done heavy structure work. I'm an A&P. I don't really do that stuff anymore because I primarily just work on a very specific jet fighter, which I'm not going to talk about, but there's no sheet metal on it. So at least no sheet metal work that I need to be concerned with. So I'm a little bit rusty with some things, but you know, read things once and it comes back to me. I'm one of those guys. We did get some scrap metal and have my niece Olivia practice doing some dimpling and some flush riveting, and I let her practice bucking some rivets. And we actually got our little gauge like a month after this. Turns out all of our bucked rivets were just the right size. You may see her in a few videos. She wants to help me build it. She's in the aviation academy, like I said, but she's also super busy. That's just how 15-year-olds are. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I got everything I need to at least build the empennage kit, and just in case, I've got some Gorilla Glue, as well as some Gorilla Glue that's gel kind. So I should be covered. I'm not going to tell anybody how to build this airplane. I'm going to probably struggle just making myself keep up with the builder log, but my videos during this process will just be kind of like a look what I've done so far video. And if there's anything that I come across that was a little confusing in the instructions, I may point that out. And that's going to be different for everybody. I've been saving posts on the Facebook builders group for Vans Aircraft just nonstop, and making notes of them in my notebook so I can go back and reference them whenever I get to those steps, just so that I don't make those mistakes as well. That was a fantastic group. Everybody's really cool, so I enjoy it. I like posting in it, and I'm the guy that posted the post about buying thousands of dollars worth of tools and then opening the box, looking at them and thinking to yourself, is this it? And then finding out that, yeah, that is it. But you know, a lot of that money went into lovely things like this. I won't talk about it. Anyway, I know my toolbox is about only 2/3 full, so clearly I haven't bought enough tools yet. So, and I will hopefully start reaching out to some local builders. Maybe they have something that they can share, or vice versa. So anyway, hopefully I have the ability to build this airplane in a timely manner. I'm hoping that it takes less than 5 years, based on, you know, supply chain things. My niece's are a huge part of my life. I see them multiple times a week and go to every single one of their events, and it kind of takes up a lot of my time. So, but I have this beautiful garage that's attached to this house, and it'll be right here for me to come out here and work on whenever I need to. So anyway, I guess with that, I'll sign off. And if anybody's wondering, I'm kind of ticked off with Lycoming because of their prices. So at the moment, I am looking at putting a Continental Titan in it. Originally, I wanted the Lycoming IO 360, I think M1B experimental, but their prices are just criminal, in my opinion. So my friend pointed me in the direction of Continental Titan engines, and I looked into them, and so far, price-wise, fantastic. Power-wise, great. TBO still 2,000 hours, and you get to go down there and help build your own engine. So I'm looking into that. I need to find more people that may have already used that engine. I've seen they've been putting them in other airplanes, but you know, certainly I would like to talk to somebody before I do that. And I understand it's mostly just a Lycoming clone with some improvements. So that's where I'm going at with the engine, and you know, we'll see. I'm going to stay fluid on that one because I'm not rich. I'm a single guy. I'm an aircraft mechanic, and I'm trying to build this entire airplane with just overtime money. And it can be done. It's going to take time, so we'll see what happens. But you know, I won't be making videos every day or even every week. Nobody watches my channel anyway. Mostly, if you're watching this, I'm sure you're just going to be a family or friend. So yeah, good luck out there with any of your projects, and we'll talk to you next time. Later.